joined by today Mr. Mohamed Tajul, Mohamed Sultan, Chief Network Officer from Telekom Malaysia Berhad. He just had a great session today about their future plan and the challenges they are having and the milestone they have crossed about the TM operations. So we would be definitely, it's always great to have TM in our events. Thanks for joining us today. Some of the question I'd like to have in this that what is TM's role on 5G in Malaysia and how TM is contributing into the backhauling and how is the 5G take-up rate is showing like?
Thank you, Rose, for having me here. On 5G, it is a commitment that we had put in from a telco perspective. We are known to be a GLC, government-linked company, and this is a national agenda. So hence, whatever that has been aspired by the government of Malaysia, and also the company that's owned by the government of Malaysia, which is 5G, we will continue to support and we will continue to deliver what are the requirements in order to facilitate as well as to ease their delivery of 5G network to the country.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, the next question I'd like to have that with TM's impressive investment and works in past years, the total home pass numbers in Malaysia increased and fixed broadband service covered a very wide area. So what is your next plan to cover the rest of the countries and within what time frame we may expect?
Okay, the Jendela agenda is about covering 7.5 million out of that 9 million home passes, and our responsibility is to deliver that 6 million home passes, and the remaining 1.5 will be covered by the other operators. So on that context, we will be continuing to cover whatever that has been left over, which is the remaining 1.5 million home passes. But we be mindful that these are the areas that is hard to reach. Many of them are rural areas. You hardly hear this in suburbans or what more about urbans, is it? So it doesn't mean that everything need to be fiberized, but whatever means that we will be able to bring in to the residents of these particular areas, we will be probably using a FSO or radio or whatever means, IP radio or that kind of thing, just to make sure that the connectivity will be there.
By any means, right?
Any means.
Yeah, that's great. Next question would be on a special trendy buzzword we are hearing in this ecosystem is that fiber to the room. And I have heard that you have already piloted the technology, and I'd like to hear some of the things, learnings maybe from you. Would be great.
What we have today is only fiber to the house. So after that, it is still a wireless, and we know that wireless is a free spectrum. So there always been a hiccup here and there because it's a free spectrum, and there's a limitation to wireless, to Wi-Fi. So hence we had introduced fiber to the room. Fiber to the room is more of addressing issues or areas that concerning a large space, which Wi-Fi is hard to reach, because Wi-Fi today, we could see that glasses there's a limitation of penetrating glasses, penetrating thick walls. So this is where we bring in our fiber to the room, and well, it is still in a planning stage. It is still in a piloting stage, and we had started to implement that in a few houses, and we are getting feedbacks from the users whether it serves the purpose, or whether is something that they have been looking for before this.
Kind of validation stage.
Correct. It's a validation stage, and good enough. We have we have reached a stage that we will productize this very soon. But it will not be at a large scale because
yeah,
of
large
course
scale, definitely.
not
5G.
all houses require that fiber
Right,
to the room.
right. Okay, that's great.
Mm.
And the last question I'd like to ask, since actually TM has done a great job deploying fiber, and you still have a lot of copper networks out
Yes.
there. So, do you have any specific copper switching of plan that in the coming days you want to achieve?
We are aggressively reaching out to our customers
Mhm.
in areas there where we have already fiberized,
Okay.
proposing them on migrating to fiber network with the same cost.
Mm-hmm.
There are many customers who have done that, and we are left with a few more.
Mm-hmm.
We started off quite close to million 2
Okay.
years ago, and today we have less than 200,000 customers. So the plan is continuing there. It is continuous,
Mm-hmm.
and we will ensure that the directively we were given until 2025 by the
Okay.
MCMC
Okay.
to close down all the coppers.
Mm-hmm.
So we are progressing well, and inshallah we should be able to deliver by then.
Okay, that's great. It's again, it's great to have you here
Thank
for
you.
the interview. So thanks very much for having with us. Okay.
Thank you very much for having me.
Okay.